What is going on, everybody?
Hey, welcome back to the show.
Najee, I'm happy to be back. You happy to be back?
I'm always happy to be back with you, Carson.
That's what I'm talking about.
What are we talking about today?
Today on the Let's Go show, actually, I want to do something a little different.
Okay.
I want everybody who's watching, you included,
Okay.
close your eyes, and I want you to think about the most comfortable place you've ever been.
All right. Okay. I'm going there.
Okay, maybe this is, say you've been in your pajamas all day, watching a really good movie, or maybe you're laying out by the pool, or maybe you built like a super cool fort in your house. Just whatever the most comfortable place you've ever been. Are you there?
I'm there, Carson.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's relaxing.
I know, right? But what if that's all you did every day? Don't you think that would get like kind of boring?
No, it sounds really good, actually.
I mean, come on, you wouldn't really be doing anything. You'd just be doing nothing over and over and over again.
Yeah, I guess when you say it that way, it could get kind of boring after a while.
Exactly. Okay, open your eyes now. This is just getting weird.
Okay.
That's kind of how our comfort zones can be, though, right?
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, if we get stuck in it for too long, it just kind of gets boring.
Yeah, and so a comfort zone is just something that you do all the time. It's something that in life has just become normal to you, really comfortable and kind of easy.
So, like the way we structure our day, how we like just go about our day, nighttime routines, stuff like that.
Exactly. Now, think about your routine.
Okay.
And imagine if someone messed that routine up. Say, instead of your alarm waking you up, someone woke you up by throwing a big bucket of freezing cold water.
Oh, no way, dude. No way. Not into that at all.
Right. And so when people say, get outside of your comfort zone, it can feel super scary and it takes a lot of courage. Yeah.
Okay.
You knew it was coming.
I see where you're going.
You knew it was coming.
It reminds me of when I was new to the show. I was pretty scared to like get out there and speak and like be on the show and stuff.
Seriously?
But, yeah, I got more comfortable over time, but it wasn't easy at first.
Yeah, that's kind of shocking because you're pretty good at it. I have something too. I get really nervous when I'm talking on the phone. It just like makes me super uncomfortable.
I never noticed, but that's a good one.
And whatever the thing is, I think all of us have something that makes us uncomfortable, and something requires us to have courage in order to overcome that level of discomfort.
That's kind of like what we've been talking about. You know, having courage to take little steps and make your comfort zone just a little bigger and trusting God to help you do difficult things, you know?
Yeah, and that actually leads to our main point today. And the main point is, I can have courage when I trust in Jesus.
That's really good. Well, how about you guys? Think about your comfort zones and times where you've had to step out of your comfort zone. Like, how did that make you feel?
Do you know what a comfort zone is? It's essentially when you're in a situation or a place where you're comfortable in your environment. The problem is when you're in your comfort zone, you're not growing, and that means you're not taking risks. So here's the problem. When you're in your comfort zone, you're not taking risks, and you need to take risks in order to grow. So let me show you what I mean in a game of basketball. Let's pretend that this is your comfort zone. Now let's pretend you have a goal you want to achieve. Your goal is to make a shot at that basket, but you can only take shots from inside your comfort zone. How many shots do you think you're gonna make? Well, let's find out. Okay, that wasn't so great. In order to have a better chance at achieving your goals, you're gonna have to get a little bit closer. But that means you're gonna have to leave your comfort zone. And like I said, there are some risks involved. Okay, this should be interesting. You can move anywhere you want now, but you have to get past the defender. This defender represents your fears and your doubts that keep you from doing what God wants you to do. But once you overcome them step by step, you have an easier shot at the goal. You see, she made it. It takes faith to step out in the purpose that God has for you. We all want comfort, but we can't grow if we're not being challenged. So let me encourage you to step out in faith. There's a story in the Bible where Jesus was walking on water towards the disciples in a boat. They were terrified and thought it was a ghost at first, but then Jesus spoke to them. "It is I, don't be afraid." And he told Peter to step out of the boat and come and meet him. The waves were big and the wind was blowing, and he asked him to step out of the boat. The boat was his comfort zone and the water was scary. It took a lot of faith and trust in Jesus to obey him. And because of his faith, Peter walked on water. So how does Jesus help you step out of your comfort zone?
Hey everybody, welcome back to Cooking with Tevis. Today I have a special guest and his name is Carson. Today we're gonna be making Carson's favorite ice cream in the whole world. But he actually doesn't know how to make it. So I'm gonna teach him. And here to help me is my good friend, Alyssa. Hi guys. She's my sous chef. And the thing about being a sous chef is that the chef doesn't use their hands, the sous chef is the hands. So that's the secret to all cooking.
You ready, chef?
Yes, chef. Thank you, chef.
Thank you, chef.
Thank you, chef. Thank you, chef.
You're welcome.
Okay, so the first step in making any ice cream sundae,
Yes.
which flavor do you like?
Well, they're both good, but I think vanilla is probably my favorite.
Okay, no problem. I'll just come get the vanilla. So
Yeah.
what I like to do is flip the whole thing upside down and just
Okay,
dump the
the
whole
whole thing?
bucket on there.
Well, I like ice
because
cream,
we
and I
can
don't-
always save it for later.
Okay,
Because you
yeah,
can't ever make
sure.
less. Just push it out of the way.
Yeah.
Just off, yeah.
Right
yeah, we're
there.
gonna kind of massage it. You wanna try? Come on. Mix
Oh,
it up,
man,
mix it up.
that's good stuff.
And tell me what other flavors you want on it.
I'd love a banana. We'd like a banana.
We have plenty
I
of
think.
those.
We have
I'll just
plenty
grab one of those real quick.
I don't
Just
know
one.
if I want all of
Just
the.
one. I have a knife
could you
actually
just-
in my pocket right now. And like, and
It's your kitchen.
we're just gonna get a little piece.
No, let's just move on. All right, that's enough banana. How about some caramel syrup?
Yes,
I think that's
let's do that
exactly what we
next.
need. Maybe we could
Oh,
get it
that's
on the other
delicious.
side of the ice cream, or just all the one place. Cool, yeah. Maybe not even in the bowl.
So,
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, man, I hope you wash your hands. I tell you.
all right,
Did-
sprinkles back. Great. Yeah. Get
Oh man. You're-
Sorry. When I can't reach, sometimes I just toss it up. Try again.
Okay. I'll take a strawberry. Just one. Just one, please.
Great,
Just
great,
one.
great.
Strawberry.
Yeah. The fun thing about strawberries is that to get the flavor of one, you actually have to have 6.
I think the last thing to make it even better than it already is, chocolate syrup everywhere.
Just gonna drizzle that all over it.
Yeah,
Okay? And
sure.
then there's never enough, but that is enough. So I have a spoon here for
Oh,
you. No, it's
I
okay.
actually have my own spoon. I have my own spoon.
Well,
Don't worry about
no,
it. I got
no,
really,
I prepared this
really?
spoon in
Okay,
advance.
I got my
Just
own
open
spoon
wide.
right here.
What's
right
important
here.
is that you open wide.
Mm.
And how is it?
Oh, it's amazing. Now it's your turn. Let's see what you think.
Mmm.
Nice. I think the banana peel really brings all the flavors together.
It's tart.
Yeah, it's
tart.
really nice. That was
If I
awesome.
could just clean my face up a little bit.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
for sure.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time. Go
Bye.
ahead. Eat up. Eat more. Go ahead. No, eat it.
Stories of the Bible. Peter walks on water. This is Peter.
Hey-o! Whoop!
Peter was a fisherman who was called by Jesus.
Hey!
Peter saw the many miracles of Jesus,
Whoa!
and he heard all his teachings. Great crowds followed Jesus wherever he went. One day after Jesus had done a great miracle, he sent the disciples in a boat across the lake while he stayed and sent the people home.
See ya! Hey, Jesus!
After sending them home, Jesus went up into the hills by himself to pray. Meanwhile, the disciples were in trouble far away from land, for a strong wind had risen, and they were fighting heavy waves. About 3 o'clock in the morning, Jesus came toward them, walking on water. When the disciples saw him walking on the water, they were terrified. In their fear, they cried out, "It's a ghost!"
Hold on there.
But Jesus spoke to them at once. "Don't be afraid," he said. "Take courage. I am here." Then Peter called to him, "Lord, if it's really you, tell me to come to you walking on the water." So Jesus said, "Yes, come." So Peter went over the side of the boat
Whoa! You're awesome!
and walked on the water toward Jesus. But when he saw the strong wind and the waves,
Ah! Whoa!
he was terrified and began to sink.
Jesus! Help me!
"Save me, Lord!" he shouted. Jesus immediately reached out and grabbed him. Jesus said, "You have so little faith. why did you doubt me?" When they climbed back into the boat, the wind stopped. Then the disciples worshiped him and said, "You really are the Son of God."
Safe to say you can add that to the list. I've never been comfortable with really big bodies of water because you can't see what's underneath you.
Right. Especially in a storm as crazy as that.
Yeah.
That looked terrifying.
Yeah. Imagine what they were seeing. Like they're out there in this storm and then here comes Jesus just, walking on the water.
I know. And he tries to reassure them by saying, "Hey, everyone, take courage. It's me. Don't worry. It's me." And Peter asks him and he goes, "Hey, if it's really you, Lord, call me out to the water."
You know what Jesus does?
What?
Calls him out of the water.
Calls him out to the water. And at first, Peter's fine. He's just walking along. And then he sees the wind and the waves and he gets freaked out. I know I would. But then he starts to sink, right?
Yeah, because he started doubting Jesus because he was concerned with the storm going on all around him instead of just trusting Jesus.
Yeah, and I think the same thing happens in our lives. Like we get caught up in the circumstance and what's happening around us, and we forget that Jesus is in control and he'll give us courage.
Yeah, often our first response is to get super worried and anxious on the inside just because we don't know what to do and it's scary and all this stuff. But all we really should be doing is just trusting Jesus.
Right. And the point is that Jesus won't let you down. He didn't let Peter down. He actually reached out and he caught Peter when he was doubting.
And after all of that stuff went down, they actually started worshiping Jesus.
Yeah.
And I think that it's super, super important to remember that because instead of getting anxious and worried, we have to remember that worship and worry can't exist together. When we're anxious and uncomfortable, we need to focus on Jesus, worship him, and trust him.
Yeah, you don't have to face your fears alone. Follow Jesus and remember what he has done for you by saving you from your sin.
Exactly. The coolest thing ever to me is that Jesus has made a way for us to be in relationship with him. And so now in life, if we go through a situation that's really good or one that's really scary, we can be assured that he's with us. And all it takes is faith.
Right. And that's why I can have courage when I put my trust in Jesus.
That's right. You got it.
That's the main point.
Come on.
Pretty good stuff. Hey guys, thanks for watching the Let's Go show. We'll catch you guys next time.